So I went this morning and I'm like that bitch that wakes up at 5 a.m. and goes to workout classes. But it is life-changing.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Physio Diaries podcast. We are your co-hosts, Dr. Melanie Ziaziaris
and Dr. Koshevatskiy, where students, healthcare professionals, and wellness junkies come to get the inside scoop of the healthcare and wellness industry.
The podcast you didn't know you needed by your favorite travel physical therapist.
Welcome back to episode 21 of the Physio Diaries, and more importantly, another Break Room Talks episode. It feels like we just filmed one of these back in Chicago together. It's crazy. It's been over a month. We absolutely love filming these episodes because we get to yap with you guys just like coworkers would in the break room at a clinic or a hospital. So much has happened since the last Break Room Talk segment, and we can't wait to get into it. And Mel, what the fuck is up?
I'm fucking tired. This week has felt so freaking long. Like,
oh my gosh,
I can't believe it's not over yet.
It needs to be over.
Those weeks. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But what has been up? I don't even know. This January has felt like a year in 3 weeks.
I know.
I don't even know. I don't even know what I've been doing. I feel like nothing is new with me. Like, well, I guess I started at a new clinic and that's been chill. It's a very small clinic. It's just me and another physical therapist and cool.
Oh, it's tiny.
Vibes. Yeah, it is tiny. But I kind of like those clinics because you can kind of make the vibe what you want. Like, we play a certain music and we're both very similar vibes. Yeah. What else has been new? Florida was freaking cold, actually. It was weirdly cold. Did you hear that it snowed?
No. But it's supposed to snow here, too. And I'm just like, oh my God, people don't know how to drive in the snow here.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We had this broke records across the whole United States. The cold front it's been a week or two now, but the Panhandle, so Tallahassee and that area got snow, inches of snow, where it stuck on the ground. Alabama got snow, Houston got snow, and Chicago didn't even get snow, which is weird. It was just really cold, but it didn't even get snow there. That, and we felt the cold. It didn't snow in Tampa, but we felt the cold, it was in the 30s, which is crazy.
That's freaking
for
cold. Yeah, things will
for
freeze.
me, I was shit, I still don't need to wear a winter coat. This is still great, but it didn't even feel that cold. They're 30, 40 here feels 55 in Chicago.
Right, it's still not bad because the sun's out. If the sun's out, it could be 30 degrees. I
no
don't
wind,
care.
Right.
I will not complain. No wind. Absolutely
Literally.
not. Want to know something funny? This reminded me. So I wear my parka because I'm a Chicago girly and I don't care. I don't like to be cold and I like to be prepared and overdressed. But it hasn't been super cold here. In the morning, it'll be in the 30s. During the day, it's in the 50s, high 40s. This kid, we have a tech in our clinic. He's 18. He's from California originally, but he's living in Washington. He goes, Sam, what kind of jacket is that? And, my jacket goes down to my knees. And apparently, he's literally never noticed that women wear long jackets. He's like, it's long. What kind of jacket is that? Do they wear those in Chicago? And I'm like, have you never seen a long jacket? I'm like, dude, you would not survive.
How old is this man?
He's 18. He's a kid, a tech.
Yeah.
And it was just funny because he was like, what kind of jacket is that? Because I put it on. It was so cold at our clinic. And I hate being cold, especially when I'm not moving. So I was freezing and I put on my parka and he's like, what is that? And everybody was like, what do you mean?
Wait.
Never seen a long jacket.
It just reminded me. That meme or saying what are those?
Right. He's literally
What that reminded me?
He was shook. I'm not even kidding.
That is so funny.
This guy is so funny. He'll ask me the most out-of-pocket questions, but it's fine because he's 18.
What is the temperature there right now? Wait, let's look. What is the temperature there right now?
Oh, girl, I don't even want to know. Okay, it's 38. But, okay, so in the next week, everyone's freaking out because we don't really get snow here. So they're saying the clinic might be closed on Monday. but I don't fucking work on Monday. And I'm like, can I be closed on another day? Because I think we still should get paid. It literally was sunny and beautiful nonstop for the past week and a half since I moved here. And that never happens. This was like a record month, the driest January in like years.
Gosh. That's
we
wild.
had so much sun. It's been beautiful.
Wow. It is 60 degrees here.
Oh my God, I hate you. Don't even tell me that. I'm going to Miami in April. Okay, that is like what's getting me through right now.
Yes, that's fair. Can we talk about what the fuck is going on in the world right now?
Oh,
there's like much shit happening.
Yeah.
I think January has just been like,
oh my God, it's been a blur.
Imploded on America.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the plane over DC?
That's crazy. Yeah. Oh my God, girl, there's so much that's happened. Like that needs to be.
It's like actually crazy. Like every day there's something new.
Something happening.
It's over DC. Like,
right.
I don't think that anything is a accident.
Oh, I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, that was a military plane. How did they not? No
fucking way.
You know, like they're literally training for war and they hit a civilian plane. Like, how's that? You know?
Did you like experience the TikTok ban? Like, were you part of that whole thing? No, it literally was like 12 hours. It was stupid as shit.
I mean, it was like, it was stupid because we were like texting. We were like, oh my gosh, like TikTok's our number one platform. But literally, that was dumb. That was so stupid. And then they come back and they're like, oh yeah, thank you to none other than Donald Trump. And I'm like,
of course.
Okay, what? So that was like a whole fiasco for no reason. And so many people were freaking out. Like it was actually kind of nice for a day because I'm like, oh my gosh, like I automatically just go on TikTok and I spend hours on it. So it was nice for a little bit, but I did miss it so much. And like Instagram Reels does not hit like TikTok does. It never will.
Fair. No, never. It's too aesthetic.
Yeah, and it's just like the videos are weird. It's not that aesthetic. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Did you know that people who actually fully deleted it like can't get it back?
Ever?
Yeah.
They delete it. Why would they delete the app? Oh my gosh.
No. Yeah. I was like, wait, people did that? I feel like so many people did that. And they're literally selling phones now with a TikTok app for like thousands of dollars because
oh my gosh, I found our new side gig. My phone sells TikTok
phones.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, I did not know that. Fun fact.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's cortisol levels were through the roof for nothing.
Yeah. America.
Not a fan.
America, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyway,
I know.
How is your life and clinic in Washington?
It's been good. I feel like, okay, the thing that's kind of hard to do starting a new rotation, and you know this too, as a traveler, is first of all, just getting into the swing of things, getting into a routine. And I think I have a really good routine. It's only week 2. I joined a hot yoga gym. And it doesn't only have hot yoga. Like they have a little bit of Pilates, they have a little bit of hot yoga, they have warm yoga, they have a spin class. They have a lot of different classes, and I am obsessed. Like I literally never knew I could sweat so much. And at my first class, I was dripping. Like I was drenched. And I feel so great. So I went this morning and I'm like that bitch that wakes up at 5 a.m. and goes to workout classes. But it is life-changing. I go to bed at 9.
How many times have you done it? Have you done it every day?
No, like, because there's one class that you have to be like it's like advanced, and they require you to do 5 hot yoga classes. But apparently the lady that teaches it is like kind of a lot. It's like really difficult.
Intense.
And I'm like, I don't really want to do that at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, I don't like to be yelled at 5 o'clock in the morning.
No.
So I do a spin class, and then, so 2 days out of the 4 days that I work in the morning, I do a morning class. Then I go every weekend and Mondays. I do Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. So I go 5 days a week.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I love it. I'm obsessed. And I'm like, and that's the thing we talked about last time was like, by already prepaying for your membership, and signing up, you have to sign up for the class. I have to book the class through an app. And by signing up for it, I'm like, if I just told myself, okay, I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and go to the gym, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. and be like, fuck no. I'm going to turn my alarm off and then just like sleep through like my supposed workout time. But signing up yourself like for a class helps me so much because I'm like, I can't cancel. I already put my name on the list and I took a spot that somebody else could have taken. I have to get my ass out of bed. And I do. And I do it with Hippo too. So it's nice to have like an accountability partner.
Right. Yeah, that just
it's so funny to do hot yoga with him. My gosh. I can't like look at him or else I'll start laughing because he's like not doing it right.
Oh my God. I did a yoga class with David and I was like, I literally can't stop looking at him and like, I want to correct him so badly.
Oh my God. No, like you honestly can't. Like his hips are so tight and his hamstrings are so tight. He can't even sit back. He can't do a child's pose with his feet. Like he can't extend them or plantar flex them.
David probably can't either. He has,
oh my gosh.
Like the mobility isn't, I don't get it. I don't get it. It boggles my mind every time.
Right. But I'm so happy he's doing yoga because I'm like, you need it.
All I think about is like, what they're gonna look like 20 years from now if this continues.
Goodness. Like a lot of our patients, they're be so stiff. I mean, they already are.
Okay, update us about the naturopath.
Oh my gosh, I never even talked about that yet, like in detail. Okay, you guys know I went to see a naturopath. It was like not the ideal time because he was like, okay, basically he told me do not like eat a really clean diet, eat whole foods, don't eat anything fried, don't eat anything that's cooked that has sugar and fats cooked together. He was like, no Nutella, no Cheez-Its, basically no like snacks like that. Because he said no chocolate because chocolate is warmed up and heated and there's oil and there's sugar in it. So that is really indigestible, he said. So I stuck to that diet. And he had me do 4 naturopathic remedies. They were drops that I put into my water every day for 2 weeks. And that was the episode that we filmed with Janelle. Remember when she was like, oh my gosh, both of you guys are glowing.
Oh, shit.
And people never tell me. Yes. And people never tell me that I'm glowing. But for literally those 2 weeks, girl, everyone was like commenting on my skin. They're like, you're glowing from the inside out. And I felt good too. Like, my gut felt great. And honestly, like I've noticed a difference. Then more recently, this clinic that I'm at now, they have a snack bin and like none of them are healthy snacks. Like all stuff that's on the do not freaking
like random
eat
shit.
list. Yeah, it's like goldfish, Cheez-Its, random shit that's not healthy. And I eat it because it's there. And then when I have a cancel, I automatically go to the snack drawer. And I've already noticed my skin getting worse and then my stomach hurting a little more. So it tells me, I'm like, this works. Because honestly, not going to lie, when I went to him at first, I was like a little skeptical. And it's all out of pocket, not covered by insurance. But yeah, that was life-changing because I'm like, wow, that's all it took. Like I was ready to go on Accutane to clear my skin, but I'd so much rather go the natural route.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you have another appointment? Like what is the next?
No, I had another follow-up and he prescribed me something but he was like, you're not anxious, but if you ever do get anxious, then I'm going to give you these. I forgot what it was, but it was like some stuff that arsenic or something that you put under your tongue. And he's like, don't look it up because it's going to say it's poisonous. Don't look it up. Don't Google it. I'm like, what the?
Interesting. I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, he told me to basically, he's going to send it to me because he didn't have it at the time in his clinic. He gave too much of it away. He's like, I had this lady that was really, really anxious and like I had to give it to her. So now I don't have any left. I'm like, okay, I'm glad she got it. So he's like, I'll send it to you. And like, you don't really need to take it all the time. He was just like, not sure what to give me. I don't know. I think that he was unsure because I'm like, I'm not anxious. I don't have anxiety, like, but he's like, I'm just going to give it to you just in case. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of it. And then the next time I know I'm going to back home, I'm going to contact him and be like, hey, let's check in.
Are you still taking those naturopathic supplements then?
No. So I ran out of those. Okay. Yeah. It's just a cleanse. But he said, it's supposed to be a liver cleanse.
Yeah.
So he said he does it himself once every year or something like that. He said he gives it to a lot of like for alcoholics. They need to do it several times a year. But it's supposed to really cleanse your liver. And I'm not kidding. I think those drops is what made me glow from the inside out. Like all the toxins and stuff came out of my body finally. And God knows how long they were in there. So
yeah,
it was a great experience, and I'm glad I went the natural route. Definitely not cheap.
It's really
though.
interesting to just see how different people treat different things and whatnot too. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many
Yeah.
different resources and ways to go about something out there, and people don't realize it. Like, you know, most people just go to standard medical doctor, get some medications, and that'll fix everything.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. Okay, we learned about iontophoresis and dexamethasone on our boards. Okay.
Yes.
And this is for all the students out there that are like, why do I need to know this? Okay. Get this. I have a patient comes in with this big bag of medication, and I was like, oh, like she just probably picked up her prescription medication right before coming to PT. It was her evaluation, and she had knee pain. It was either like patellar tendonitis or a bursitis.
What age group
inflammation.
is this?
Like 30s.
Okay.
Young.
Okay.
And so she goes, yeah. She pulls out these vials of dexamethasone. She's like, yeah, the doctor told me that you guys would do this for me. And I'm like, what? I've never, I mean, we did iontophoresis once. I think we had a discussion about it, but we never actually like used the medication, never learned how to apply it, nothing. Like we learned about it. And I've never done it in my clinicals. I've never seen it done in practice. I mean, we've only been practicing for 2 years. Yeah, so she comes in with the vials, and I had to text my manager. I was like, hey, we don't have any of the ionto patches. She's like, not at this clinic. So my manager had one of our techs go to another clinic to pick it up and bring it to me.
Oh, wow.
But I realized I don't have a syringe, because you have to take a syringe to get out the medication, and then you put it on the patch. So it's like a whole thing. But I'm like, oh my gosh.
Was your manager in the clinic that like knows how to do it also?
No.
Like, I don't like that.
Yeah. I mean, we don't even have a manager right now.
Really?
Currently, yeah.
Actually, same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the athletic trainer was there that day, and I was just like flustered.
Okay.
And he was so cool. He was like, oh yeah, like I'll help you. I did it once before. And I'm like, okay, great. Like literally I asked the therapist, the most experienced therapist there. Yeah. She's like, oh my God, I haven't done ionto in years.
Literally no one does that anymore. Like, who does that?
I don't know. So yeah. And she has like probably 10, 15 vials of those on there. The good thing is you can put it on and like do exercises. I thought at first I would just have to have her sit there.
Yeah, I don't even know how it works. Like, I've never seen it done in the clinic.
Never. Yeah. But yeah, that was fun. I was so flustered. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't even think we have that in the clinic, which we didn't.
Oh my gosh, that's so wild.
This is our lives, is like literally just going with whatever gets thrown at us. You just never know what you're gonna get, especially with travel, because you get so many different types of patients and referring providers and people with different treatment styles. But yeah, that was funny to me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be doing some dexamethasone. Kind of it. I mean, that's the update. I like my job. That's been fun. I think we started around the same time, right?
Yeah, we did. I think 1 week apart, but yeah, pretty much the same time frame. Every day this week, I have been like, I should call off, but fuck, I shouldn't call off, and so I don't call off. But I wanted to call off every single day.
How was your weekend? You had visitors.
So fucking busy, bro. So busy.
You guys did a lot.
Yes. I should have taken my biggest mistake, and I don't know why I keep doing this to myself, is that I need to start taking the day off after any type of like change in my schedule and like either people visiting or me going somewhere. And I should have taken Monday off, and I did not take Monday off. And I had two friends come from Chicago from Thursday to Monday. So we were, of course, doing things every single day. And we're all the types of people that like to make the most out of our trip. Like, if we're going to do a trip or do something, like every day we're going to be out and about doing things.
Right.
So every day we were out, every day doing things. Saturday, whole day out. Sunday, whole day out. Friday, I worked and then half the day out. Thursday, we did a chill spa night at home.
I saw that. Oh
yes, and I really wanted to be cupped, so I was like, I'll cup you guys and you can cup me, and I'll teach you how to cup me.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Nice. That's like the calm before the storm. Like, you guys did like a chill night in.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, that's so wholesome. And I think like after that, I saw you guys like out at some music festival. I don't know what it was.
We went to this like, okay, it was not my vibe, but like I was there for the experience. One of my friends like showed us that this festival was happening, and she had friends that were going, and like friends had an Airbnb party, and then we were all going to go together. And it was more of like EDM music, and I'm not I don't like EDM, but I like house. So it was like, maybe there will be a combo. And so this festival was half inside, half outside. And this was when it was cold in Tampa. So I was like, I can only stay for so long.
Right.
Like, y'all can stay. I'm going to go.
Did you end up leaving?
I did. I left though at like 11 something.
Oh, that's like, dang. That sounds fun,
Saturday
though.
we were out. Well, okay, so Saturday, Tampa has this fest called Gasparilla. It's like a parade, fest, celebration. It's all about pirates.
Oh,
that's like the thing is pirates come and like invade. I don't know. It's a whole thing. It's their Mardi Gras. So literally everyone on the street is walking around with beads on beads on beads around their neck, and like they pass out the beads to women. Anyone, but my one patient was like, and she's in her like 70s. Okay, she's like, show your boobs for some beads. I was like, okay. What did you do in your past?
Yeah, she's a fun time.
Yeah, she's funny.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
But yeah, so back to what I was getting to though was like, I did not have like a reset day, and so this week has been so like just. I've been trying to play catch up, and every day I just feel like I'm not even caught up. I still have like so many things to clean and pack, and I leave tomorrow.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, I was gonna say you leave to Chicago tomorrow.
I don't know why I do this to myself.
When do you get back?
Monday night.
And then you work Tuesday?
Yeah, but Monday in Chicago is supposed to be a chill day. So as of right now, I don't have like any. I mean, like I'm doing like a lunch. Like, I don't really have any concrete plans. So, I'm definitely, like, sleeping in till, like, 12 p.m. and being very chill. And I don't get back too late on Monday night, so it shouldn't be
it'll be good.
too bad.
Yeah, I'm excited because Hippo will be out of town this weekend. And I've just been honestly, I have to take him to the airport. But I've been wanting like a chill weekend, and it's raining and snowing all weekend, like a lot apparently. Ew. And I'm just like, that is perfect. I want to stay inside.
Good chill weather.
Yeah. I want to stay inside. I want to be snuggled up. I recently started coloring. Okay.
Oh, I was like, not expecting you to say that.
I know.
Coloring with what? What medium?
What medium? A coloring book.
Bitch, paint crayons.
No. Like, I use the gel pens. So, okay, this is how this all started. Okay, like we went on a road trip for 2 weeks from Chicago. Okay, so we stopped at my boyfriend's niece's and like his brother's house. And like we started coloring. The kids are like 4 and 6, I think, or they're little. And so they were like coloring. I was like, I want to color. Honestly, I realized how relaxing it is. So little of my time is spent away from a screen, focusing on one thing for a prolonged period of time, especially when, the ADD is off the charts. I can't focus on anything unless I'm on my phone scrolling on TikTok. I could do that for hours.
True.
But I wanted something that was relaxing, that's tedious, and when you're coloring, you don't think about anything else really. Like I just focus on like not, staying in the lines because it's like this tiny little design.
Yeah. For sure.
I'm obsessed. It's so relaxing. It's so calming. Yeah, like when I remember reading like, like there's adult coloring. I was like, what? That's weird. Like adult coloring books.
Brenda, that just reminded me of when she would do that in class.
No, it's so relaxing. Like I'm debating on bringing my coloring book to work, but I'm like, will my coworkers judge me? But honestly, when I have a cancel, all I do is just sit there on my phone. I'm like, maybe I should just color. But anyways, that's been a new hobby that I picked up.
Where did you get the gel mark?
Target. The good thing is, okay, honestly, I've really liked my contract here so far. But my friend that I met on when I was last year in Washington lives 20 minutes away. So we both got the same coloring book, and we literally are like sending each other pictures. I'm like, I finished another page. So it's like another accountability partner, because I'm like, I don't do things unless I like tell people about them or someone hold me accountable.
Totally.
But Yeah. So I started coloring and I started hot yoga. So 2 new things.
That's like such a adulting phase thing.
Girl, I literally go to bed at 9.
Oh my
I
gosh.
can't do
That's
things on the
amazing.
weekend because I'm so tired. Like
I
get really tired.
keep on trying to push myself to do things, and I'm like, I feel so old. Like I just can't anymore.
Oh
But
my
I'm
gosh. Yeah.
I
I'm
just
like
can't do
okay
it.
with doing nothing on the weekend, you know. I mean, my version of nothing is still not nothing, but like, you know, like chilling out a little bit.
It's hard to find a balance.
Do you have any new hobbies or anything that you've picked up or want to pick up or try?
I feel like I have. Well, okay, that's a lie. As of right now, I feel like I have no time to do that or like do new things because I'm trying to just be more consistent with the things I'm doing now.
That's fair.
Yeah. I've just been trying to be more consistent with my workout routine. And well, with them being here, like I actually, Sunday morning, we went to sleep. We were like out all day Saturday, probably got home at like 3 a.m., went to sleep at like 4 a.m. But I had my Body Rock Pilates appointment at 11 a.m. on Sunday. And I scheduled it before they were even coming. Like I just scheduled out my month and that just happened to be the day I picked. And I was looking at my calendar before they arrived and I was like, should I cancel it? And I was really debating. I was like, you know what? No, don't cancel it. They can fucking stay here and chill and you can go work out. Like you can still do it. And
Good
so
for you.
I woke up at 10. I contemplated canceling and I was like, should I cancel? I could stay in bed longer, but no, I should go work out. I felt okay. Like I wasn't hungover because I really didn't drink that much. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Pilates. And I went
how
to
did
Pilates.
you feel? Didn't you feel amazing?
I was so glad I went to Pilates. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
it was really hard though. And that was the only form of exercise I did over the weekend where they were there. And it just makes me really like realize that like I need a strict routine for myself.
Yes. Yeah, me too. But those are the weekends that really test it because everything like falls out of whack when people visit or when you go travel somewhere.
Yeah.
That's when your routine is put to the test, I feel like, the most.
Yeah. No new hobbies for me. I'm like trying to think, like, was there anything I'm doing? No.
Well, you wanted to try. Wait, did you say you wanted to try skiing?
I mean, maybe. I would like to ski, but I'm not in any rush as of right now.
Oh, no. I meant when you're going to visit me.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I want to go
Florida.
skiing.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, not about to fly somewhere to go skiing right now, like just cause. But no, definitely. When I visit you, I would love to go skiing.
Oh yeah. No, I want to do après ski. Okay.
Oh my gosh,
I'm so excited. We are going. I think I already said this on the podcast, but we're going to. Oh my gosh, what is it called? Is it Vancouver? Whistler. In Canada. Yeah, it's like only a couple hours away drive and it's on the Epic Pass, I'm pretty sure that we have. And we're going in March and I'm so excited because the après ski there is like amazing.
So okay, do you know what? I still am like confused on what après skiing is. So what do they do there? Like what do you know?
Yeah, like some resorts, the bougie ones, have like a DJ or they have people performing and there's like bottles, everybody's like spraying shit. It's literally after skiing, you're wearing your like gear and you're partying outside in the snow, in the mountains with everybody else. And it's just like, it looks so fun.
Okay. Yeah. They do that though there where you're going?
It's like huge there. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I know. I'm really excited. So we have that in March and then I'm going to Miami in April. So at least February, I'm not traveling anywhere, but it's a short month and I just need to like chill out for a second.
I'm only traveling to one place in February.
You're going to San Fran, right?
San Fran.
Oh my gosh, I loved it. Oh my gosh. The food there is great. Like, yeah, you'll love it.
I hear that. I didn't realize, well, I was looking on TikTok just like at different places in San Fran, and I didn't realize how much like Asian culture and like foods and influences there. So I'm excited for that.
We actually went to
Asian food.
Yeah, there's all types of food, like anything you'd ever want in San Fran. There is a place that we went to. It's a French restaurant, Authentic, and it was so good. Delicious. Like by a French man's. I would have to look into it. I wouldn't remember. So random. Can't wait till you come visit.
I haven't had ramen in so long. I just have not. I think I ate it. I ate it so much when we lived together that I think I can no longer eat ramen.
Okay, listen. When you come to visit, I'm going to take you to this place. It's not even ramen. It's a ramen and tsukemen place, okay? So tsukemen is basically you get this broth that's concentrated. So it's like thick and it's delicious. And then you get the noodles on the side. You usually get them cold and you dip it into the warm broth.
Oh.
Girl, it is so good. Like,
interesting.
I don't even love ramen that much either, but this is different. It's so much better.
Interesting. I mean, I would try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Just don't get all the add-ons because your ramen will freaking end up being like $30.
Yeah.
But yeah. So anyways, we've got to plan that because you're coming.
Okay. Questions?
Okay. Questions.
All right. So we have gotten so many questions from Google Forms, TikTok, whatnot, social media. So we are going to answer your guys' questions. All right. First one is, can you talk about taking contracts and traveling with your significant other and working with your significant other too in the same clinic? Okay. I personally, my boyfriend is not a physical therapist, but he works remotely. So for me, that worked out very great.
Yeah.
And so since he works remotely, he just moves with me. I think that not the only way, the most effective way that would work is if your significant other travels with you. Obviously, them having a remote job would be optimal. And he just has his computer, his little setup, and we just alter where he's at in our apartment.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that, or your significant other also being a traveler, no matter what the profession is, being able to take a contract with you would be really the only way, unless your significant other is okay with you doing long distance, which I have seen some people do. Personally, not a fan of long distance. We did it for 6 months. I hated it. I couldn't do it. But yeah, either working from home, working remote, or finding odd jobs wherever you guys go. There's ways around it. But yeah, that's how you would do it.
That's true. Well, you guys you talk to recruiters together though, right?
Yes. So when you are traveling, like if you're traveling with a friend, with a partner, with a whatever, whoever it is, you would say, hey, me and so, like we're looking for 2 spots with this start date. So you tell them that you're looking with another person. So that way they know to look for 2 spots. But the nice thing is me and my boyfriend have been able to work twice at the same clinic, which is ideal for us because we only have 1 car. So sometimes you can negotiate that kind of stuff too. Like, hey, can we be at the same location, have the same schedule, same days off? And sometimes they can do it, sometimes they can't. Something you have to communicate with your recruiter and during your interviews when you're talking to the potential place you're going to be working at. So it's a good question. We got another question that said, this one's kind of long. Buckle I am a second semester. Sorry. We both have worked all day today. I saw so many patients.
It's 11 p.m. right now, just so you guys know. We are here for you at 11 p.m.
The shit that we do. No, I'm just kidding. We love you guys. Yeah, no, we're making the time.
What is it, 8 p.m. your time?
It's only 8 p.m., but I've been up since 5. Okay, so I have to concentrate so hard. Yeah. I'm a second semester PT. I am not sure if I lost passion or am feeling burnt out. During the summer, I had some doubts, but figured the fall would be better since it's more PT focused. Now I still feel like I'm not passionate about it enough to continue on. It's definitely had a negative effect on my mental health. I think imposter syndrome may be playing a role. Well, whoever made this comment, yeah, I was literally in the same boat as you, but this was also during COVID. I get it. I 100% was there with you. And I was like, is this for me? I don't know anything. And you're right. You probably do feel like you don't know enough. But like we've talked about a lot on our podcast, and we do have an episode on this too that you should probably listen to. I took a year off during PT school. Well, partially because of COVID. I also had horrible imposter syndrome. And I was like, maybe this is not for me. Really, it's all in your head. I'm sure you're going to be a great clinician. And the fact that you're doubting yourself means that you care. You care about yourself as a clinician. You care about your future patients. And that's amazing. you will get more confident with every single patient that you see and every single day that you practice. Do you feel like you have imposter syndrome anymore being 1.5 to 2 years out? Like every once in a while, maybe?
Yeah, every once in a while, but not regularly.
Like when I saw the dexamethasone and it's more about how you react. Like when you come upon something that you don't know, you can either put yourself down and be like, I'm not a good clinician. How do I not know how to do this? I should have paid attention in school. Or reframe your thinking and be like, nobody uses this. I don't need to know this because it's not practical. And, you can always Google. Like there's been so many times where I have Googled stuff while a patient is talking during an eval because I don't know what they're talking about. So Google is your best friend. Use it and don't be too hard on yourself is what I would say.
Yeah, I think you don't want to continue. I think regardless at the end of the day, you should push through it. No matter how you feel right now, getting through to the end, you've put so much time and effort. And also, I think that in PT school, or just in any healthcare profession, we're taught how to go about things one way. But once you have the degree and the title, you have the ability to do anything you want with it. If you want to go into more administration, you can. If you want to do different settings that are maybe not the typical, I literally distinctly remember this moment. And this wasn't even in PT school, but this was, actually, one of my clinicals had a similar vibe. But more so when I was shadowing, there was this one clinic I was at. It was an outpatient center in the middle of nowhere, Ohio. And I was like, this is it. This is what I am supposed to be doing. And this can't be all that I am going to do. And it wasn't, right? There's so many other settings. There's so many other things you can do with it. And honestly, there's other people too, that in our program that were I don't even want to practice fully. I want to do more business and admin and that kind of realm of things and not as much patient care. And you can do research. It's really just finding your niche within the profession. That just takes time because you never know what's out there until you come upon it.
Exactly. And that reminds me of someone in our class. She was dead set, even through PT school, was dead set on doing neuro and was obsessed with neuro and was set. Her heart was set on neuro. And she practiced for I think a couple months in a neuro setting.
Oh my God. Yeah.
From one of her clinicals.
Sorry, I was trying to guess who you're about to say. And I was like, oh, wait, no.
Yeah. And then she decided that she wanted to be an animal PT. So there is so many paths out there. You don't necessarily have to be a clinician. Just make it through, get the degree, and then you're set. You can do actually a good amount of different paths with it, which you wouldn't realize when you're in.
Shit, even if you want to go do medical sales with having that PT background, you never know what can happen.
You can make bank if you want. Yeah. You could be making bank.
You have to deal with patients.
Yeah. You just have to deal with other people. But, just tough it out. You got this. We believe in you. And if you need more support, feel free to reach out. Okay, what was the third question?
Okay. I've been struggling so much on exam grades. I don't fail them, but they aren't anywhere near where they need to be. Any advice on this? First year PT student here. Okay, well, in terms of exam grades, as long as you can get the grades you need to pass, nothing else matters. No one is going to care if you got a C on an anatomy exam versus an A. Literally, who the fuck cares? People just want to know if you can point things out and explain things to them. If you can do that and you understand how certain things work, no one gives a fuck about an exam grade anymore. Once you're out here actually practicing, it's just getting enough so you can pass and you can graduate. That's
I
really
agree.
Yeah. Even this one PT I know, we did not go to the same school, but he very entrepreneurial mindset. We will definitely have him on in the future, but big business guy, entrepreneur, did not want to fit the mold of an average PT, just working for someone else at an outpatient clinic, whatever. He just didn't want to be the standard.
Yeah.
And he always said I don't care to get A's. I'm just trying to do what I can to pass, get the degree so I can move on and do the career and thing that I want to do. And I think that's a great mindset to have, because I think way too many people stress out on the fucking A's and the points and all of that. Like, it literally doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does not. I would say definitely like learn the skills. You want to learn the skills, but don't stress too much about the grades. Don't think about, I need to get an A to get a good grade. Think about, I need to learn this skill and I need to know this stuff for my future patients. And I think when you reframe it that way, it's not as stressful as like putting pressure on yourself. Like, who cares what your GPA was? Nobody will ever ask you that unless you're applying to residency. But I was going to say, any advice on this? Yeah. But like, I wasn't going to. No, but any advice on this? Not. I would say, if you do need to raise your grades up because you are struggling and you're not meeting the minimum GPA requirement, either like look at your study habits and maybe you need to change something. Maybe you need to group study or ask other people how they are succeeding. If, you have, usually I would study with people that were smarter than me. And that way I could like have them teach it to me, or study with people that I know understand things that I don't. And then I understand things that they don't. And then we like collaborate. So just find the way that you study. And then worst comes to worst, reach out to a professor. Some might be more helpful than others. So
yeah, true. And honestly, like, if this type of person I'm about to describe as you, like, I get it. But if you don't do the best with like physical exams, but you're more like a tactile learner and like visual learner and like experienced person, then like clinicals are going to be where you learn the best. Yeah. So really, really utilize your clinicals and like hands-on learning, because like exams will try to trip you up too. So it's just a different way of going about learning, right? Like, exams versus clinical application can look very different.
Yeah. If you guys have any more questions, as always, leave it in the Google form, because we do look at this pretty regularly.
Or, you can always DM us.
Yeah, whatever.
Or whatnot. Yeah,
we get so many
comments on TikTok. Oh my goodness. It's already been that long of time. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that is it for tonight. I'm about to knock the fuck out.
Me too.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining in on this break room talk segment. This was a very chill, laid back episode. So yeah, like as always,
Mel literally is in a robe.
Yeah, I'm in my robe. This is like my favorite robe I've had for years. Yes. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the comfy vibes
this is
tonight.
The vibe. Yes, I love it.
But as always, thank you guys for following us, subscribing, tuning in. Please, if you like hearing us yap and like our podcast, please rate us, preferably 5 stars, because it really helps us out and helps us grow. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at the Physio Diaries Podcast. All right, we will see you guys next week. Bye. Bye.